He said, when I was 10, I wanted to change the world, I could not. When I was 40, I wanted to change my country, I could not. When I'm 60, I wanted to change my family, I could not. Now as I'm dying, I realized if I changed myself, the world would have changed. You have, as Gandhiji says, as Mandela said, you have to be the change that you want. You cannot expect change. You know, from all the stuff that you listen to me, you go back, you probably see your life become glorious. You will be pushed back. People at home will push you back. Life will push you back. Situation will push you back. The question is, how do you wish to choose? You know, Einstein was walking down the road in France one day with a friend of his, and he went to a paper vendor, and he wanted to buy a paper, and that vendor started using foul language and cursed him. So Einstein went to hug that man. So his friend said, I mean, that guy is cursing you, why are you hugging him? He said, that guy might be in a lousy mood, but I don't want him to mess up my mood. I want to be happy, so I'm going to hug him. Choice is really yours. You have the choice to respond. You know, what's the difference? Tell me, I'm going to write 2 words. I don't want to read intellectual, I just want to see the difference. Which word is longer? Physically longer. Which is longer? Respond.
Respond.
When you react, it's like this. When you respond, it's this way. Can you choose to respond, not react? When you choose to respond, you have the choice of how you will respond. When you react, you have no control. You just do it instantly. Can I choose to respond instead of reacting? And that's my choice. That's my humanness. That's my vulnerability. That's my sensitivity. Can I be all that rather than not be that? So really, I just want to offer this as a gift or whatever you might say. I really want to say this has been a life journey. It's not been easy. It's been tough. It's been a struggle. But at the end of it all, when I turn around and see what I've done, I realize that I've not turned out bad. I've turned out okay. That's largely because somewhere I began to believe I'm okay. I'm truly okay. I work with a lot of big companies. I work with very senior people, but I don't have to prove to anybody I'm comfortable or incompetent. I know, I genuinely mean well in my heart. If I don't know, so what? I mean, I can't know everything. You might, HR people might say, can you do performance management? Can you do this? I'm going to, just to accept this. Why fight the other guy? Why do I have to prove to you that I know? I don't know as much as you. I'm sure you know enough. You know, many people will hire you. Also, many of these corporate HR guys will hire you and they'll give you a big brief, what they want. They'll also tell you the solution. So you don't really have to do anything. Because they give you everything. This is the problem, this is the solution I want. Can I, it's a question of alignment. People don't like to be told what to do. They know the answer. The problem is that's the truth of life. Ramana says this so beautifully. He says, ultimately the self alone knows. Nobody knows the answer better than yourself. You know the answers. The question is, you don't know which question to ask. The problem is, we don't know which question to ask, so we don't know the answers. If you get the right question right, the answer will automatically show up. Finally, just kind of wrap up. I believe I've taken a fair amount of time to tell you that, yeah.
I just want to add on that question. There's a beautiful book, Change Your Questions, Change Your Life by Marilee Adams. Marilee Adams. It's wonderful. It just aligns with what you said.
You know, talking about this question about how you look at the world, there was this king and he wanted to beautify his country. So he called for volunteers and ideas and all that. So people gave him this brilliant suggestion. Paint everything green. Put carpet all over the city. Everything will be beautiful. Everything will be soft. So he did that. He painted everything green. He put carpets all over the city. And he's walking down. A little kid said, "You're a mad king." He said, "What? How dare you call me mad? I'm the king." He said, "No, he's the king, you're mad." The king said, "How do you say I'm mad?" He said, "What have you done?" I wanted to beautify the city. I painted everything green. I wanted everything to be soft. I put carpet. The boy says, "Are you going to wear green glasses and wear slippers?" Automatically. The question is, in search of the answer, we inevitably complicate life. Life actually is very simple, yeah. The way we make a mess of it, my God, it can be so harrowing. The question is, can I live life as it was meant to be lived, not the way I believe it should be lived? Goethe says, treat a man the way he has to be treated, you will get monkeys. Treat a man like he was meant to be, you get a phoenix rising out of the ashes. So can I treat people with the same deference and the same respect that I want to be treated? Infosys has a very interesting philosophy called Sea Life. Sea Life. They have a value chain called Sea Life. So I was doing some work for them with Mr. Murthy, and Mr. Murthy wanted me to ask all his senior people, what do you mean by this value system? So C stands for customer, L stands for leadership, I stands for integrity, S for fairness, and E for execution excellence. So I met all his leaders across the country world, and I asked them. So everybody said, yeah, we understand C, customer, we understand what leadership is, we understand what execution is. But integrity and fairness is something we don't understand. So I went back to Mr. Murthy and I said, people are not clear about what integrity and fairness is. So can you explain? He said, to me, integrity is, if nobody is watching, will I do it? If I will not do it, that's integrity to me. And fairness to me, if you don't want it done to yourself, will you allow it to be done to somebody else? This is all fairness. So can I operate with simple philosophies like that? What I want done to myself, can I do to the others? So truly believe is that in many ways, God has made me your image. You are quintessential representative, symbol of the divine power, the manifestation of God. So Mandela says this so beautifully in a couple of speeches before he died. He said, "It is not my darkness I am scared of, it is my light. I have so much light and so much power that I can destroy the world. It's not my darkness, my shadow, that will go away. What I'm scared is I have power in me." You have the power. And that's how the whole thing about truth and reconciliation came about. He said, I have power to destroy and the power to create. And I will use my power to create. Can we do that in our relationships? Can we recreate fun, joy? Can we become accepting, appreciative, use our attitude, live in the now, empathize, and ultimately have fun? Life is short. You're here today, gone tomorrow. After you're gone, Allah jane what happens to you. So can you have a great time? That's really what I wanted to say. That's my offering to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, any questions? Yeah.
Happy is here. The time to be happy is now. Let us be now and here, and let us enjoy every moment of life. Let us be happy now and here, and let us enjoy every moment of life.
I think it's very well said. In fact, Jahangir, the Shalimar Ghat said, if there is a heaven on earth, it is here, it is here, it is here. That's the beauty. It is only here. This is in an existential sense, this is the only reality we know. All reality beyond it is really fictional. What do you know? I only know you. What you said now is important to me. What I'm saying to you is important. That's all there is in our relationship. So why go beyond this? I'm done. Thank you. When you focus on poverty, only that will celebrate. What you focus on remains, what you focus on goes away. So we celebrate on poverty will remain. We never celebrate on abundance. In the past, we talk to one another. Very as though he's justifying. So the way we talk to each other is in a way which is very, very demeaning, very devaluing, but we think it is. There's a word from a lesson for the word because we have lost the ability to appreciate ourselves. And if you cannot appreciate yourself, why should I? If you think you are lousy, why should I waste my time coming and praising you? What is that? You're a good man. You're like an arm. You're very handsome. Quick tendency is to deflect a compliment by saying a compliment, by saying a pretty, no, you're also handsome. The problem is we don't know how to accept a compliment, so we give it back. The problem is if you accept a compliment, then I become in debt to you, know. So I need to debt I shouldn't be in debt. So how to put the problem is because we don't know how to how to receive. It comes from humility, it comes from vulnerability, it comes from accepting who I am. And my only submission to you is I'm not saying this is rocket science, I'm saying, I've struggled with life. I've had, as I said, I came from a business family. My grandfather was a minister in the Nehru cabinet. All my sons were brilliant. Or in Canada, ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு 12 மாசம் இல்ல ஒரு வருஷம் முடிச்சாலும் இன்னொரு கிளாஸ் போகும் அது 6 மாசத்துக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி கேட்பேன் என்னடா மாட்டு மாதிரி இருக்கு ஒரே கிளாஸ் ஒரு கிளாஸ் ஆண்டுக்கு ஒரு வருஷம் இல்லப்பா மூட்டை டபுள் ப்ரொமோஷன் வாங்கினா தான் எனக்கு சொல்லலாம் அதெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை அவர் 4 மாதம் ஒரு வாட்டி கேட்பேன் ஏப்ரல் கேட்டேன் நவம்பர்ல கேட்கலாம் அவர் வந்து அம்மாய் மட்டும் தருவார் I said nothing to life, but they were wanting to very much. My sister-in-law runs a hospital for alcohol rehabilitation, and she has this group called Alcoholics Anonymous. Meets once a month. I have a phenomenal group. Nobody is judged. You're not judged. You're not questioned. People come and tell stories of their life. There's a guy who came and gave me stories. There was a social worker who was coming in my area, and he came to my house and he asked me, boy was a recovering alcoholic. So he asked me, boy, he said, boy said, Makon Boy replied. Then he spoke to the brother. He said, lawyer. And I realized a long time ago that if I don't regard myself as well, nobody will react. I think if I come up with this, tired is this, or unless you are not உடம்பு வரக்கூடாது நம்மள விட்டுடுன்னு சொல்றீங்களா பட் உங்களை நான் தெம்பா இருக்கேன் நான் எப்படி இருக்கேன் ஜாலியா இருக்கேன் 500 ரூபாய் வச்சிருக்கேன் பார் போலானோம் நீங்க if I come up to you and say I'm happy, I'm healthy, you will enjoy it, because you resonate.
Going on here also. Beg your pardon?
Somebody called me Hamid Karzai, it's even better.
You accept him as Dr.
Srinath.
Okay. Right.
Dr. Srinath.
You are talking also like him.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Here Dr. Srinath led us to celebrations for successfully managing oneself. A successful celebration or a festival is judged by the feast that is served. A feast that is digestible and which is easily assimilated. Doctor, you have given us the digestible items. Don't think I am a Sapat Ramanan Chudadika. Okay. And easily assimilated. What applies to body applies to mind also. You have to digest things. It takes some time. If you consider for some more time, you may understand what is said. So what I released more in this speech, I enjoyed the kinesthetic exercise you gave me. So that is generally not accepted. But people who believe in holistic system, they accept that. It is a very good exercise. Then appreciate ourselves. Appreciate ourselves. That we should know. Right? I may be bald, but why should I feel sorry? I may have grey hairs, then why I should go for dye? See, let me be myself. Let me accept myself. Very important thing. I relate it. ஏற்பது இயற்சின்னு ஒன்று இருக்கு. அதனால நம்ம யார்கிட்டயே ஏற்கிறதுக்கு விருப்பப்படுறது. Even somebody appreciate, we don't accept it. That is the problem. யார்கிட்ட போய் கேளுங்களேன், ஷர்ட் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு, இது சும்மா 50 ரூபா தான் வேலை அப்படிப்பாங்க. See, we say it is good. No one asked for the rate. Right? They don't accept.
ஏற்பது இயற்சி. அது ஒண்ணே ஐயமிட்டு
அடுத்தது ஐயமிட்டு. Right? Then conditional acceptance. Conditional acceptance, that is a negative aspect, and unconditional acceptance, that related point, is very interesting. Then attitude, very, very important thing. Certain things are very easily digestible, certain things are big to digest. This attitude is very difficult to digest for many people unless you put it into practice. So attitude is very important. There are a lot of books by Napoleon on positive mental attitude, all those things are there. Live in now. It's very, very, very important thing. Live in now. Empathy for others. Again, empathy for others. Have fun. Sir, really we had fun. The last session, what we had with him was real fun. Of course, I could not concentrate much there. Yes, sir, I understood that. That is the reason I mentioned. That is the reason I mentioned. You took it in correct way. You accepted yourself. So, whatever he said, it has happened. You have responded well instead of reacting. It's a good thing. Is there anyone else to add to this? What I released, I said. What else did you release?
In that sense, it's a great pleasure for me to extend a small token from the Hypnotique Circle to the great speaker, Srinath. Sri is prosperity. Nath is one who gives prosperity, one who is the Nath means protector, giver of prosperity. Beautiful name, and the name itself is something to celebrate. Srinath. This one, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Not everything.
What a great pleasure.
Thank you, doctor. Okay. இதை கேட்கும் பொழுது ஒரு பாட்டு ஞாபகம் வந்தது. கல்யாண சமையல் சாதம் காய்கறிகளும் பிரமாதம், இந்த கௌரவ பிரசாதம் இதுவே எங்களுக்கு போதும். இது எங்களுக்கு போதும்னா நீங்க போண்டா சாப்பிடக்கூடாதுங்கிறது இல்ல. செவிக்கு உணவு இல்லாத போது சிறிது